Hi, everybody. It's Monday, and we're here for a chair class video. And if you know anyone who wants a floor mat practice, can you have them get in touch with me? And I'm only doing people that are in my class. So any people who are in my class, in the second class, and I haven't gotten in touch with them, you can let them know to get in touch with me. They can send me an email, and I'll send them any videos that I do for that group. All right. And if you know anybody out in the community that goes to this Monday class that has not gotten a video, please let me know their email or let them know to get in touch with me, and I'll get the video to them. Videos. All right, this is video number 2. And I'm going to start out with a message from the basket. Okay. So settle in a little bit. Start to be aware of your environment around you, and also your inner environment. Noticing sounds in the room, the light. Trying to notice the light by closing your eyes and noticing the light, so your vision doesn't take up all your experience. And you're noticing that you're sitting on your chair, that you can feel that chair underneath your buttocks. If you move your buttocks around a little bit, like just rock back and forth a little bit, you can feel the sit bones underneath the buttocks, those hard bones underneath the buttocks. And you want to slide just forward a little bit on your sit bones. If your chair makes you fall back because it's slanted back, then you take your pubic bone toward the floor and really try to lengthen that lower back so you're not sagging into the lower back. Open it up, give it its curve back. Notice your feet. If you don't have any shoes on, you're noticing your feet touching the floor. If you do have shoes on, you're noticing your feet touching your shoes. And maybe you can wiggle your toes. Spread your toes. Wiggle your toes. Spread your toes. And you're settling in. I hope you all are faring well. I hope that you feel at peace with the conditions of your life, even though this is a very trying time. And we're looking right at this moment, right now. I hope you're at peace with your life, right in this moment. And if you have a moment where you're not at peace, just turn toward that moment and recognize that you're stressed, that you're having issues, and then notice just those tiny little things. You're sitting on the chair, or you're standing and you're noticing your feet, or you're just paying attention, being in the present moment right now. So the card says, laugh 30 times a day. So sometimes you have to go and find a video like Groucho Marx or something and just sit and laugh with that video. Or sometimes you can have a friend that you're sharing jokes with right now, which is really nice if you have a friend sending you jokes, or jokes come across on the internet and you laugh. Or you can laugh at yourself. You can notice that you did something silly, that you went upstairs for something and you didn't know what you went up there for, and you can laugh at yourself for not remembering. And whatever you're feeling right now, let it be okay. Don't judge it. Don't judge how you're experiencing this moment. Just Notice the moment so that you're paying clear attention to it. When we do that, it often calms our nervous system. So we'll take a breath in and notice that you're breathing in. And let that breath back out and notice that you're breathing out. Just a couple of more rounds. You don't have to force it. It's just happening. Notice the breath at the entrance to the nostrils, that you might notice the temperature of the breath when the breath goes in and the different temperature when the breath goes out. On the inhale, just allowing the breath to come in, relaxing around the breath. Now on the exhale, press into the thighs and keep pressing while you exhale. And if there's a little pause, press into the pause. When you're ready to inhale, inhale and relax. When we press like this, it might lengthen the exhalation and it might allow the pause to show up and be a little longer. When we press like this, we might also notice that the abdomen draws in, the waist narrows. And now we'll bring the torso into it. As you exhale, you're going to fold forward. You're lengthening the front body. And as you inhale, you're going to round up and reach back toward the back of the chair with your back body. So this is cat-cow. As you exhale, the back moves into the front. As you inhale, the front moves into the back. Maybe you put your hands on your knees and you let that roundedness relax. And as you exhale, again, drawing the abdomen in, narrowing the waist and folding forward. Now this time we're going to put our hands around the thigh and you're going to draw the thigh up. This video shows me backwards. So your right leg, draw it up, inhale and release. As you exhale, draw your left leg up. Inhale and release. Moving forward a little bit, holding on behind the leg. Exhale, draw the leg as close to your chest as you can, but don't collapse the chest to reach the knee. Just bring it as close as you can and stay upright. Inhale, coming under the left leg. As you exhale, draw back. Inhale, switch one more time. This time as you're breathing, stay for a moment, maybe draw in not by pulling with your hands, but by drawing the leg closer to the torso. Feel the hip joint working. Back. Switch, exhale, draw the leg back. You're not really pulling. Draw the leg back, draw the leg back, draw Roll the leg back and release. Inhale, get tall. And exhale. Just one moment. I forgot something very important. I'm sorry. Just hold on a moment. All right. I hope it's easier for you to hear me now. I'm sorry. I forgot to put the microphone on. All right. So now we're going to march a little bit. March a little bit. You can put your hands at your side. Go a little higher. Try not to go out to the side, just straight up, foot right underneath the knee. Now we're going to get the arms working. So when your left foot is up, your right arm is reaching, and back and forth. Breathing, being really upright. And then we're going to leave the left knee up and the right arm. Breathe. And back and forth. Up with the right knee and the left arm. And back and forth. Left knee, right arm. Can you go a little higher with the knee? A little higher with the knee. And switch. Breathing. And then the right knee. Can you go a little higher, a little higher, a little higher? And release. Going around in circles. And then we'll go the other way. And relax. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Keep your shoulders back. Move your head from side to side. Back to the center. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, look up. Now this time you're going to reach your chin for the ceiling. And as you reach your chin for the ceiling, at the base of the skull, right underneath where the skull and the neck come to meet, right under there, you're reaching that up, even though the head is dropping back, up, 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 up. Reach, open the mouth. As you exhale, reach, close the mouth. Inhale, lift the head. As you exhale, turn and look toward the right. The left shoulder stays back. Breathing. Easy breath. Inhale, switch sides. Take the right shoulder back. Draw the head around to the left. Inhale, go to the first side again. Now take your right hand, you're turning to the right, take your right hand against the outside of the left side of the jaw and turn the head a little further, but keep that left shoulder back. Inhale to center. As you exhale, turn and look to the left. Use your left hand on the outside of the right side of the jaw and turn the head a little further while you take the right shoulder back. Breathe. Inhale back to center. Looking down, looking up, looking down, looking up, looking down, and looking up. Center. Now we're going to drop the right ear toward the right shoulder. Move the head around until you feel that the ear is right over the shoulder. Then reach across with the right hand and pull to the right. Breathing, drop your left arm, drop your left shoulder. Relaxing on the left side of the neck and letting that side of the neck stretch out. Inhale, come up with a little resistance from that right hand. And as you exhale, relax. Inhale, drop the left ear toward the left shoulder. Move the head around until you feel that the ear is right over the shoulder. Reach across with the left hand and pull. Pull. Inhale and come up. Exhale, back to center. Inhale and look up. Exhale and look down. Inhale and look up. Exhale and look down. Back to center, looking toward each side, and a little bobblehead. So we're going to take our hands to the outsides of the thighs. Take a breath in, and as you exhale, you're going to push in, but don't let the legs change. They still should be pointing toward the middle of their toes, and the feet should be apart, about hip width. And then legs stay where they are, and the hands stay where they are, and the legs push into the hands, and the hands push into the legs, and you're working really hard, breathing. And take a breath and relax. Bringing your fists into the insides of the thighs. And you're going to push into the insides of the thighs with the fists, but you're going to push back with the thighs. So equal and opposite, pushing out into the thighs, push in toward the fists, Breathing, observing, keep pushing, keep pushing. It's not a little bit out, a little bit in. It's in and out all at the same time, equal and opposite. And relax. And we're going to make the sound. Take a breath in. Listening for the sounds to come back. So we're going to take left leg over right and turn the left leg out, and use your hands from the inside of the thigh to turn the thigh out and to press it down. Breathing and relaxing. Exhale, pull it up, turn it out, press it down. The right foot is right underneath the right knee. One more inhale, relax. Pull it up, turn it out. Exhale and press. Inhale and relax. Switch legs. Exhale, turn the right leg out. Pull the inner thigh up. Inhale, turn it out. Exhale, press it down. And again, inhale, pull it up, turn it out, exhale, and press. Inhale, last time, pull it up, turn it out, exhale, and press. So we're going to do it again in just a moment. Johnson? Turns out I can pause it.
Oh, good. I can do it unless you want to know what's here. Fresh stuff. Everything. Some of it's for the boat, so just anything that doesn't look like you want. Put it in another bag and I'll take it to the boat. Or I can do that.
Oh. Okay, sorry. All right, now we're going to turn the left leg out. You might be doing exactly what we did. Lift up, turn out, press down. Or you might be able to go underneath the right leg, not the leg on top, the bottom leg, and interlace your fingers behind or hold on to the outer and inner edge of the thigh. Reach your left elbow down and pull it up and turn the thigh out. Breathing. Again, the right ankle is right underneath the knee. And you're pressing the thigh out and down and lengthening the front body as you fold over the bent leg. Coming a little closer to the thigh as you turn the left thigh out. You're coming a little closer to the right thigh. Folding forward, turning out. Now you can come underneath the left leg and bring it up as close as you can to the chest without getting the ankle bent. I mean, you can put the ankle in a neutral position as if you're standing on your foot. Pull the toes back toward the knee, and you can rock a little bit. Maybe rock left and right a little bit, back and forward a little bit, and then release that leg. And breathing. Now we're going to take the right leg on top of the left, turn the leg out, and you might be just pulling the inner thigh up and out to the outside and pushing down. Or you might go between the leg with your right hand, around the left leg with the left, and hold on behind the left leg. Take the right elbow and pull the flesh of the right thigh up and out and fold from the hip joints. Breathing. As you exhale, you might be able to fold a little further. Be gentle to the hips. Don't force it. Just go as far as you can. Little effort as you can. Just folding gently at the hip joints. Turning that right thigh out. Inhale up. Exhale and, hold underneath the leg and bring the leg up, maybe you don't, and rock the leg and rock back and forth and release. Exhale, fold forward. Take the legs apart. This is Prasarita Padottanasana. As you fold forward, you're coming with the chest between the legs if you can. Maybe you can touch without rounding the back. And as you exhale, maybe you can fold a little more. Keep the feet active. And then coming back up, bringing the hands onto the thighs, opening the chest, and come back up again, bringing the feet together. And relax. So we're going to turn to the right. Turn the right leg to point toward the right wall and stretch the left leg out. Now walk that left foot either toward the right if you have stress on the inside of your left knee, or away from the right wall toward the left if your inner knee is all right on the left leg. All right. So the right leg is If you draw a line down the middle of the thigh, it goes to the middle of the knee and the middle of the foot. And you can put your hand on the inner right knee and turn. Don't let that right knee drop in. Keep it aligned with its foot. Roll the left shoulder out. Inhale, up with the right arm, down with the right ribs. Put the right elbow on the right thigh. And now you're using the right elbow to keep that leg turned out so that it points toward the middle of the toes. Now roll the left shoulder forward. Line up the chin with the left shoulder and take a breath in. Roll the shoulder up and back and take the head with it. Don't go farther than the head can go. Breath in, reaching up and across. Now you want to really lengthen the right side, the side that's closest to that bent leg. You want to lengthen under there so that you're not collapsing. The top ribs can actually drop into the bottom ribs so they're not rounding up toward the ceiling. And that top arm goes right past the ear. And as you exhale, bring that left hand down, hold on to the right thigh, the front thigh, and just bend, fold toward the right leg. You never did that before. I hope that's okay. Inhale up, come back to center. Stretch the right leg out. Turn the left leg so the knee points toward the left wall. Put your hand on the inside of the left leg so that the center of the leg lines up with the center of the knee, lines up with the center of the foot, and the hand is helping to keep it there. Now the right leg, if you feel stressed on the inside of the right leg, walk your foot to the left and point the toes toward the left wall. If you're okay on the inner right knee, walk the foot to the right and point the toes toward the left wall. And now align the shoulders with that front leg if you can. They won't completely align. Inhale up with the left arm. And exhale down with the left ribs. So now your left ribs are the longest ribs. The right ribs are dropping in and you're lengthening the left ribs. And then you're going to reach up and over with the right arm and keep drawing that left leg back. Reach, maybe you can look up at the top arm. Now bring the right hand down onto the left thigh and fold toward the left leg. And inhale back up, back to center. We'll make the ooh sound. And we'll take a breath in and do it one more time. And after this time, just listen for the sound to come back. So we're going to stand up. And we're going to come behind the chair. Hopefully you have a piece of mat or something. It's not going to be sticky. It's not going to be slippery. Maybe a floor. Maybe the floor is not slippery. And you're standing behind the chair. Turn your right foot toward the right and line up the right foot with the left arch. Tuck your right sit bone in, right over that line between the 2 feet, and bend the front knee. And as you exhale, push off with the front foot, push into the front hip, swing the hips toward the left. And as you do that, really lengthen underneath the right side. Let the top ribs drop in. Now you can hold the chair with the right hand, with the bottom hand, draw the shoulder up, take the head with it, roll back. Now you're working into both legs being straight by pushing into the feet and moving the hips, not by straightening the knee, just by pushing into the foot, right foot, and swinging the hips to the left. We're getting straighter and straighter in that right leg. Maybe the left arm goes up, looking up if you can, or looking out into the room if that's better for you. Now bending the front knee, coming back up, and relax. Going to the other side, turning the left foot to point toward the left, lining up the left foot with the right arch. Now we're going to bend the left knee, tuck the sit bone in behind the foot so that the sit bone on the left is lined up with the left heel. And then as you exhale, push into the hips, move them to the right. You can use the action in the torso as well and in the hip joints to move the hips toward the right. And while you push into the left foot, and that left leg starts to go straight as you push with the left foot and swing the hips to the right. Breathing. The left rib cage is really long. And you're going to draw your shoulder up and back. Look over the shoulder. Breathing. Now you can put the left hand on the back of the chair, looking over the right shoulder if you can, maybe raising the right arm up, maybe not. Feel how you're stepping into the center pad of each heel and pushing onto the outside edge of the right foot. Breathing. Rib cage getting longer, especially on the left side, on the under ribs. And then bend the knee and come back up. Shake out. Come back around, stand in front of the chair. So we're going to do Utkatasana, sitting, chair pose before we sit. And we'll take a breath in and reach out. And as you exhale, draw the abdomen in, reach the hips back, almost sitting but not quite. Push off with your feet to come back up. Exhale, observe. Inhale up. Exhale, arms out in front. Draw back, 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 back. Keep your knees right pointed toward the middle of your toes. Back, 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 back. Push off with your feet. Come back up. Inhale. Exhale. Tadasana. Third time's the charm. Inhale, reach out. Exhale, pull back, 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 back with the hips. Back, 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 and down. And relax. Coming to the front of the chair, we'll make the sound. Take a breath in. And listening for the sound to come back. Bringing your hands to Namaste. Honoring in each one of us that place of love and light and truth and peace. And knowing that out of that place comes our ability to be kind and compassionate and appreciative, and to find equanimity in the midst of our complicated lives. Equanimity where life has its ups and downs, but we are calm and present. Namaste.